Through the centuries, the Bible has been used, let's just say, in some ways that God never intended. Tragically, some found in its pages a curse by the prophet Noah that they have said created the black race of Africans. A curse that they claim sentenced an entire race to servitude and slavery. According to Professor of History, Dr. Edwin Yamauchi, no other verse in the Bible has been so distorted and so disastrously used down through the centuries for the exploitation of Africans and African Americans as that one obscure verse found in the opening chapters of the Bible in the book of Genesis.
If there's one verse in the Bible which has adversely affected Africans, it's the so-called curse of Ham, found in Genesis 9, verse 25. There we read, "Cursed be Canaan, the lords of slaves will he be to his brothers." This is a curse uttered by Noah. For those of you who are not familiar with the story, Noah became drunk, and then his three sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth, were there at the time, but it was Ham who dared to look at Noah's naked body, and then he tried to encourage his brothers to do so, and they would not. They went backwards so as not to look at the sight of their naked father in his disgrace. See? Now, as the text stands, the curse is not upon Ham himself, but upon his son Canaan, who's the eponymous ancestor of the Canaanites. That is, the Canaanites are named after this particular son.
According to Dr. Yamauchi, the prophetic curse of Noah was most likely fulfilled on the Canaanites, the pagan descendants of Ham's son named Canaan, who, according to the Bible, settled in the region of what came to be called the Promised Land, the same descendants who continued in the disrespect and disobedience of their ancestor named Ham. As punishment, God commanded the Hebrews to conquer the Canaanites in order to protect his people from their destructive ways, including the idolatrous worship and child sacrifice. According to the records of history, the Canaanites and their curse have long been extinct.